Hello and welcome to my channel. I have a message for twin flames and soulmates, mostly twin flames because, well, I am one. And I believe that it's a message that I was given that a lot of people really need to get. Really need to get. The message is about a lot of people that I see, a lot of twin flame friends of mine, and a lot of people commenting and posting in a lot of the Facebook groups that I'm in are always asking the question, what do I have to do to be with my twin flame? Why aren't things working with my twin flame? What am I missing? What do I have to do? What do I have to stop doing? My twin flame is doing this or that, and why can't I be with my twin flame? I want to be with my twin flame. I feel like so many people, myself included at times, have been so fixated on our twin flame that we forget there's a much bigger picture here. We are so fixated and so distracted by our twin flame that we are not doing the spiritual work that we need to do to get our twin flame to come to us. We aren't doing the spiritual work or spiritual awakening that we have to do for a union to happen. We don't realize what the twin flame journey is really all about. It's not actually about just falling in love with this one person who was our twin flame and just being with them and loving them unconditionally. That may be an aspect of the twin flame journey for some people, for a lot of people, for hopefully everybody, but it's not the bigger picture. The bigger picture here that our twin flame has come into our lives to show us and to remind us is that we have to learn to not just love our twin flame unconditionally and to get with our twin flame, but to put that aside and focus on our spiritual growth, to focus on what is keeping us energetically out of alignment with living in unconditional love. Until we have managed to live in unconditional love and have unconditional love in all other aspects of our life, we're not going to be with our twin flame. We have to do the spiritual work. We have to remove anything and everything in our lives that is keeping us out of alignment with living in unconditional love. There's no ifs, there's no buts, there's no ands, and there's no shortcuts. We have to do the spiritual work. We have to figure out what is keeping us from living a life of unconditional love. Because until we can step into our lives of unconditional love, we are not going to be the magnet that pulls our twin flame to us. Unconditional love is an energy. Emotions are an energy. Unconditional love is an emotion. Love. Unconditional love is the life force energy that surrounds us and is in everything all the time. Some might say, if you believe in God, that it comes from God. Some might say it comes from angels, or it comes from the earth, or wherever you believe it comes from. But we have to figure out how we can change our lives and remove all blocks that we have in our life, in all aspects of our life, to live in unconditional love, to connect with this unconditional love energy in all aspects of our life. Until we can live in a life of unconditional love, we cannot attract the unconditional love energy that our twin will bring to us. We will be subconsciously repelling them. And the reason for this is because everything is an energy. Unconditional love is an energy. Unconditional love is a magnet. But so is negative energy, negative emotions, things that affect you adversely, things that you really just don't like, that just give you the EBGBs and make you want to leave. All of those kinds of negative things that you have in your life, in any or all aspects of your life, works as another magnet. And these two magnets, the unconditional love and the negativity, repel each other. They are polar opposites of each other. They cannot coexist. They cannot be in the same frame of mind. They cannot be in the same aspect of your life. You cannot have unconditional love and have fear. You cannot have unconditional love and have negativity. You have to pick one or the other. You cannot live in unconditional love and still have negativity in any aspect of your life. You cannot hold grudges and be loving. You cannot be trying to be that magnet to attract your twin flame to you from negativity. So until we all learn how to live a life of unconditional love, our twin flame is going to be that opposite polar attraction magnet that we are going to be subconsciously repelling. And until we release everything from our lives that has negativity, that affects us adversely, that gives us the EBGBs, we will not be able to live a life of unconditional love, the life that we need to live in order to be that magnet to get our twin to come to us. So if you are wondering, if you're all stressed out, if you're fixated on what your twin flame is doing and why aren't you with your twin flame, do the inner work. Do the inner spiritual work. Figure out how you in your own life can bring more of this unconditional love energy into you and into your life. Allow it to change your life. Because until you allow changes to happen in yourself and in your life, in all aspects of your life, and bring in more unconditional love, you are not going to be with your twin flame. You are not going to be living up to your highest potential. You're not going to be doing what you were brought here on this earth to do. Your mission, your divine calling, whatever you want to call it, you're not going to be doing that. And you will be on an energetic level attracting things to you and to your life that line up with the energy that you have. If you have negativity in your life, you will bring in negativity. If you have unconditional love in your life, you will bring in unconditional love. If you have fear in your life, you will bring in fear. If you have doubt and worries and insecurities, you will bring all of that in. You are energetically a magnet to everything that comes into your life. If you want to live in unconditional love, and you want to be in union with your twin flame, and you want to accomplish your divine mission in this lifetime, or your calling, and you want to reach your highest potential with the maximum amount of good results and positive things that you can possibly achieve in this lifetime for your life and in the world, you have to energetically align yourself with unconditional love. You have to figure out what blocks that you have in your life and within yourself, what negativity, what fears, what insecurities, what doubts, what limiting beliefs that you have, which are adverse, opposite magnets to unconditional love, that has been separating you from this unconditional love. And until you figure out and remove all of this stuff that is repelling unconditional love from coming into that part of your life, you will not be living up to your highest potential, doing your calling, doing the maximum amount of good that you can do in this lifetime, and you will not be with your twin flame. What it all boils down to is do the spiritual work for the love of God. Okay, that's a little dramatic, but you get my point, I hope.